we've done a lot of things, but times are changing. We're talking about how TikTok is influencing how we produce content and everything else. I want to know from your perspective. I know that it's a transition for you as well.
Absolutely.
But how do you cope, first of all, with those transitions, those changing
time management, bro? For me, time management is one of the most important things. I have to create time because I'm also a musician. You know, like if I know I got a gig, I know I need to practice. So I think you have to carve out time and specific, amount of time in the time that you do have your 24 hours. I have to be like how you would say you've got a job that starts at 9 till 5. You know that you've got to get ready at 8, got a bath, change, eat breakfast before you. It's the same way that I have to kind of formulate the same kind of mindset, And I think that's one of the key things for me that makes me consistently, in this game is time management. And I think also for me personally, I haven't been lucky enough to have, counseling or anything like that. So music for me is also a form of escape to be able to dip out and deal with my emotions as well. Because people listen to music, it calms them down or it raises them up. So it deals with your vibration. And I think if I'm going through a stressful day, instead of only just listening to music, I can also write what I'm thinking about, and I think that's also one of the reasons what keeps me in this game as well.
Music sometimes surprises you as well, isn't it?
Yes, it does.
It's like your internal therapist.
Yes.
So many times I've written a song and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was there. I didn't know I was feeling like that. And then it's like writing in a journal. You don't know it until you express it, then it comes out.
Even when you're listening to music as well. It's like sometimes you listen to a song and for me, when I listen to music, I know it's so weird, but when I listen to music, I don't listen to lyrics in the beginning. I just listen to pattern.
Yeah.
Like, how does that pattern make me feel?
How does it feel? Yeah.
And I'm like, it'll resonate with me, and this song will be stuck in my head 3, 4, 5 listens. And what's the song about? I have no idea, but I'm just in the vibe right now.
Absolutely.
And then later on, you get to break down the lyrics and see why it's capturing, and you're like, oh snap, I'm actually going through that. So that's the beautiful thing about music, you know what I mean?
Totally. I think we have such a massive gift, which is why it kind of pains me a little bit. The state of music and where it's at right now. You got anyone and everyone who can jump into music. There's a benefit in that, and there's also a negative in that, I suppose.
Saturation.
So like anything, it gets saturated. So if I was to say to you, going forward, I mean, I'm gonna ask you what you're doing moving forward. But before that, I want to ask both of you, if you had one piece of advice to give a young artist or any artist, any age, what would you give them?
They always say follow your passion, but let me explain a little bit more. Follow your vibration. I think the most important thing for you to do is do things that make you feel good, and also do something that you see an end result and be proud of that end result, Something that you can start and you can see a finishing point. Like when you write a song, when you see it on TV or hear it on radio, it's like, or when you perform it, you feel like you've completed something, and that is the best feeling you can ever have. And it's not just pertaining to just music, it's anything in life, If you are writing a story, if you're going to work and you get promoted, that you put in that work because you mentally focus to try and get to that position and you get it. That feeling is the best feeling. That keeps you wanting to go more and more. And I think follow your passion in that sense. Follow your vibration.
Your vibration. I love that.